I don't want to.
Watch out! I hear these halls are haunted by estranged ghosts.
You act like we fucking whipped you right before this fucking started.
Yeah, maybe we did, like metaphysically.
Maybe.
Spiritually, we just break them down.
Emotionally.
I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are. Don't know why that turns me on, apparently.
Ooh, you're such a bad boy.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial.
Save that for hopscotch.
I hate hopscotch.
I hate games. I can't study for them.
I can't study for games or friends. It's why they both elude me. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime.
So they really are convinced I did it, but
What a bunch of assholes.
I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well.
I didn't do
I didn't do it.
I did not.
I did it.
Nate.
Yeah.
Come on. You sound so tired, bud. Hang on. I know, just the thing will pick you up. Ah, I'm good. Just fucking get out my
He got the belt out again. I haven't heard it in so long.
That fucking Prince of Egypt whips over here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But
You
then
who I
who
call
is
brother.
the killer?
Why must you come down another go? All right,
Come
anyway.
down another go.
I don't know. I can't remember.
The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us? Is it
I know
Mitch?
shit.
Who knows?
Only time will tell.
Is everyone
Okay, then. This is what I get every day for you drinking margaritas. Nah. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you down there. I'll be waiting.
I'll be waiting.
If I was... Okay, I gotta stop.
I guess I have no choice but to get in on this elevator.
Let us begin.
Fuck yeah. Good idea.
Hey.
Are you scared?
Of course. No. Scared isn't quite right.
Of course. No.
Of course
Have
not.
you seen Coraline Joker? Pretty fucked up.
Yeah, he's a weird looking boy. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case itself. Or for yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth.
I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the killer is.
And Sayaka's honor.
In Sayaka's honor.
She was never really going to sleep with me, but in my head, I think she would.
In my personal headcanon, she was gonna.
In my personal headcanon? Fuck yeah, she was gonna.
Aiken-sensei, what do you think?
And because she's dead now, no one can tell me otherwise.
Jesus.
As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage.
Oh my god.
What?
This is like the worst start to an episode ever.
I turned
No.
trembling with anticipation.
I've done a Let's Play for like 4 years now. That's like this is the worst.
With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. Steel
I
box
just
then.
love for fucking elevator music to just be playing while they're on their way to go die. I just wanted to be playing Mama Loves Mambo for some reason. Just, alright. Weirdest fucking elevator ever. But rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment?
Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
No ho ho! You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? You know, like a Castlevania set. It's like Hollywood movie set, right?
Yeah, totally.
close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down.
Yoo-hoo!
Hurry up now! Hurry up!
Fucking move your ass!
Get your ass in motion!
We did what he said and found our seats! The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there.
Also, I like from that shot that you could just see fucking Asahina's titties
Just
from like a
titties.
bird's eye view.
Sky view titties.
Sky
Solid.
view titties.
A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. Why is he saying all this in his head? A deadly betrayal.
Why do I have to stand next to him?
Because he's just so fucking extra. I'm not even kidding.
A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith.
It's really
Deadly.
nice that the game designers decided to draw me and Nate standing next to each other.
You're not that fat, come on!
It'd be really funny if I was.
What?
No!
It'd be really funny.
You're really funny. No, it wouldn't, actually.
I'm a level 80 gun breaker.
And a level 70 samurai.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't take that long. We record maybe once a week for Fire Emblem.
I know.
It sucks. Welcome to my goddamn world. Except if you.
Welcome
I
to
swear-
my life.
Welcome to my life!
Perfectly balanced. is all
Perfectly
you should be.
balanced. We're both
Perfectly
suffering
balanced.
because we both
That's
can't
right.
play Fire Emblem.
Do you think Thanos plays Fire Emblem and he purposely kills half of his team?
I mean,
Perfectly balanced is all. He recruits people just to kill them. He flips a coin.
How many people can you
he
recruit into your
collects
class?
half of the fucking school and just fucking kills them.
A fan of ours actually said that I think you can recruit everyone except the heads of
Oh, that would
Oh.
fucking blow.
Your votes will
Yeah, it's just like my class is so full. I wonder what other classes are like, and it's just. It's like
start the mock battle.
Eldegard and fucking Dimitri by themselves in their respective classrooms.
Jacking it.
Let's begin with the basics. Fuck! If you can't figure out who done it, then you only will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
Then I'll punish everyone.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. And the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
And the killer is really one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then, everyone close your eyes and whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial,
Before we
ask a
move
question
on
real quick.
and start the class trial, can I ask a question really quick?
What's the
Oh, I thought they cut to them to.
Yeah, I say I was just like, what? Did the dialogue?
Yeah, I was like, where's the dialogue?
Where's the
screen's
dialogue
moving over- What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because.
It'd feel
Mm. Friendship penetrates.
Blueberry.
even
It'd feel
Gatorade time.
It'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Friendship
Gross.
penetrates.
Friendship penetrates.
Gross.
But
Gross.
What about that other empty seat?
Okay, but what about the other empty seat?
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there
Just
16?
watching the screen move and it take forever is hilarious.
Yeah.
All the,
There were,
the cardboard cutouts that are just surrounding us.
I know. There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that
Oh, no reason. It's just our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Okay.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started soon.
First up is the case summary.
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Begin.
Well then, good luck and have fun. Have
Yeah.
fun.
Hey,
Have fun.
Evidence of a struggle.
Evidence. Ba-boom, ba-ba-ba-na.
That's it. And we're not reading these, right?
No, we're not.
Yeah, okay, so, yeah, last time we struggled really hard to read these as they pop because there's such a big delay.
And they're so fast.
The killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance.
There we go.
Oh,
That thing.
there it is.
It took
There
a second to
is.
remember. It's like you have to wait until it's colored. Fucking.
That's,
Yeah.
Something's off about what was just said. But it's like
yeah, Nate.
yeah. It's. I'm remembering. It's getting there. It's coming back to me. Because if I
You gotta,
had,
you gotta
had
attack the colored text, not the
I-
white text.
I.
Man, I was about to make that joke too. I just didn't know if it was appropriate. I'm glad you set the bar though.
As the colored person in this room, yeah.
Okay. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened to my room. Well then, good luck. Have fun.
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be real.
In the bathroom, so it seemed the killer must have taken her
Their voices even speed up and get squeaky.
I know, it gets like hella fucking fat.
Just a second, Chihiro.
That's just the sound Taka makes.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
I never went in your room.
Damaged.
Wow. This is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine
But it is-
what was used to kill Sayaka.
It's starting to sound like a real trial. No shit, nuts. That's the entire point.
Don't make fun of me
And my nuts.
and my nuts, my big hamstery nuts.
Ugh.
That's right, they're covered in a layer of fur.
Ew.
So the killer used some random knife they
So the kid is random knife.
Some random knife.
like that.
No, that was it. That was it.
Oh, I didn't. I thought that was more for some reason.
No,
Nope.
nope. No, we're
Nope.
playing in easy mode.
I forget that it's fucking easy. And it's the first fucking trial.
So the killer used some random knife.
Gotta use random knife.
Fucking random knife. Objection.
You throw a knife at him.
To stop him.
Objection!
Objection! Why did you throw a knife at me? It's my objection knife.
Yeah, it's my
Technically,
it's my
technically, it's your
stand.
objection shot.
It's it's you pull out a gun and everyone gets
It
real
shoots
tense.
a knife that has the word objection on it.
Yeah, the bullet's just in the shape of a knife.
It just has fucking like the clue written on it, so you're just like kitchen knife on the side of a bullet.
It's my stand, no duh.
No, I don't think it was a knife. But not. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
A kitchen knife?
Huh? A kitchen knife?
Yeah, Sayaka would.
We discovered that one
People
of the knives
cook?
in the kitchen was missing.
What? After the
All
murder.
knives are kitchen knives if you're poor enough.
After the murder. Makoto just ignores that statement, just keeps talking. After the murder, we discovered
He's
that
just
one of the
spreading butter on a piece of bread with like a Swiss Army knife.
Which means the knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense.
Oh yeah,
Sorta
guess
see
that
what
makes
sticking out of
sense.
her stomach.
You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Sorta?
He's
You can sorta see it? It was...
Totally see that being.
You know, I've been using a hacksaw to butter my bread, and if you look real close, you could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Pulls out a chainsaw.
But where does it get?
Covered in butter.
Just covered in butter.
Just smothered in fucking butter. I'm making grilled cheese.
Leave me alone.
I can now fucking butter all this bread at fucking 5 times the speed.
Oh, okay. So where's the murder weapon was in the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we present.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
You really believe that? You know, I just realized we're essentially on trial for the murder of, like, Japanese Ariana Grande.
You're right.
He's right. No,
You're right.
she's right. It's got to be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it.
Thank
I know-
you. Next.
I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure.
I was gonna say Makoto's thankful for his ex. God damn it. God, now all I have is fucking baby no money stuck in my fucking motherfucker.
Baby no money.
Fucking love baby no money.
Counter.
Counter! You're wrong! Shoots at her.
Say, bitch, you're wrong.
So I pull out my gun.
It's like, I swear I'm not the killer, as he shoots his objections at people.
Next you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
You've been shooting at all of us this whole time.
I know, you keep shooting at us.
Well, what if I have a witness?
You bitch.
What do you think, Hina?
What if I can prove it? Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
No. Well, when I go to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
Fucking, what a coincidence.
Oh, so fuck. I thought you were still talking. So you're saying the knife
No,
disappeared
I
while
was
you were
like,
drinking your tea in the
anytime.
dining hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done.
I was like, anytime,
Just to be
Nate.
perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you
And
were
at any
there,
point while you
did you ever
was
see
there,
me
did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
Oh, I don't.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while
The knife
Hina
disappeared
Mitch,
while
you gotta
Hina-
drink your Gatorade.
But I wasn't there.
The electrolytes, they'll help you.
The knife disappeared while
Perfectly
Hina was in
balanced.
the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time.
In other words,
In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Then what about this?
Okay then, what about this?
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto
What if the
and
idiot
lying to
swimmer
protect
girl
each
and
other?
Makoto are in on it together, and are lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl?
Idiot swimmer girl?
Oh, and more importantly,
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved with something like that?
speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear if there is an accomplice.
Hmm.
They also become
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear If there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so
you ask, and so I shall answer. We all return to dust. Each murder is allowed. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So
Ashes to
otherwise,
ashes.
two people can work together,
Dust to
but one of them
There
has
is
no
no
chance
man
of
in heaven.
from it.
So, in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already.
Yeah.
No,
Good grief, enough already. Oh, no, okay, there's no accomplices in this case. Jesus!
Jesus!
Jesus! Oops, did I say that out loud?
Anyway,
Oh, whoa.
I didn't go to the dining
Anyway,
hall.
I didn't go to the
I didn't
dining
take the
hall,
knife.
and I didn't take the
So
knife.
I'm not the killer.
So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then
The killer is
Oh.
dead.
who did take the knife?
Okay, so yeah, what if it was just Junko? It's like,
That's also a horrible reference to a Grasshopper game that's like 10 years old.
What? Anyways.
Grasshopper.
Okay, so then who did take the knife?
Seems the obvious candidate.
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
No way! I swear it wasn't me.
Sure, but can you? Or
Sure,
anyone else
but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but
I hate to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
right.
Right. But then, couldn't either of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no.
Actually, no. Because, well,
Just spit it out already.
Just spit it out already.
rude.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy
I got so
videos.
scared thanks to those creepy videos I wasn't really thinking. I just asked her to stay over.
Which means we have
Which
airtight
means we have
alibis.
airtight alibis.
For each other.
You stayed over? Doesn't that
You
violate
stayed
one of the
over?
school regulations?
Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep.
We're not allowed to
anywhere
sleep
but the
anywhere but the
dorms.
dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our
assigned
assigned rooms.
So
I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl
That
spending-
is a problem!
No,
A boy and a girl Huh?
Talking no.
A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
I'm a girl.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh.
What? You are? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility.
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because
Well,
they're not here.
because they're not here anymore?
Someone who's not here? Are you talking
Sayaka.
about...
She's the one who came to the dining hall.
Sayaka.
And then
She's
later-
the one who came into the dining hall, and then later she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
Why is this a thing?
I don't know!
Monokuma!
Monokuma did it, clearly!
I got it!
That bastard!
I solved the riddle! It was clearly Sayaka that took the knife! It's like, good job, Kodo. Good job, buddy.
I know, Hina's like, Sayaka took the knife.
I
just
solved it! Sayaka took
Oh my
the
god,
knife!
Sayaka took the knife!
No, Makoto has the gun out and is just tapping it against his head, and everyone's really uneasy.
It's like, huh.
Sayaka
I got it!
took
Like,
the knife! And he pulls out another bullet with Sayaka on it.
Scribbles Sayaka with the fucking Sharpie onto it.
And puts it in chamber. Let's go, guys.
Let's go. And Sayaka's the one who took the knife.
killer was it? That's the only possibility to put the gun down.
Put the gun down.
Makoto!
And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
When she came into the dining hall,
She came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us, she just went straight for the kitchen.
As she left, she said she just
And as she left, she said that she wanted a drink of water, but most likely...
Then the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she took it for self-defense.
saying the knife she took was then taken.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
In that case,
Oh,
you may not have
cold
taken
case
the knife,
solved.
but you still
In that case, you may have not... In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See, he did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So that's how you could twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction. You possess the most terrifying talent.
Damn.
Luck.
They don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand?
They'll all die.
If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
It's still too early to decide
Hold on.
conclusively that
It's
Makoto
too.
is the
It's
killer,
still too
wouldn't you say?
early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Because you see, if the room
Because
did
you
belong to
see,
the
if the
killer,
room
then
did
they
belong to the
something most
killer,
bewildering.
then they did something most bewildering.
And until we unravel that little mystery,
And until we ravel
simply
that little
can't declare
mystery,
that he's the
you
killer.
simply cannot declare that he's the killer.
Do you think she's just prolonging this as long... Because she clearly knows the answer.
Yeah, she knows the answer.
Do you think she's just prolonging this so that she can get her Sherlock off?
Oh, yeah, she's getting her fucking just Holmes all over it.
Yeah.
Bewildering? What are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime.
Something
that
was
by all
missing from the
rights
scene
should
of the
have been there.
crime that by all rights should have been there.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Your first. Oh, it still had her picture. I assumed it was me.
Yeah. Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yeah, sure, because I don't remember anything. As things advance further into a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around. The letters already known. I already have a bad time with letters, so this is going to be terrifying.
You spell, Nate,
Game-
spell!
Gabe, you know Nate can't read.
This is his Hooked on Phonics, damn it!
All I was gonna say was there's this great bit from South Park. It's very old, but it's R. Kelly, I think. And the idea is that he's just singing a bit, and then he'll just arbitrarily pull out a gun. I was just standing here. Why won't anybody listen to me? And nobody answers, so I pull out my gun!
And everybody's like, ah!
Listen to me!
It's so good. It's so good.
He fucking pulls it out like 7 times.
Just
And
all
they're
the time.
Stop!
It's like, put it away! Why does he have the gun?
It's just so good. And that's all I imagine that's happening with
Oh, it's
Makoto.
amazing.
Yeah.
Is he's just he's saying the lines, and then eventually he just pulls up the gun. Oh.
Hangman's Gambit! So I pull out my gun! No!
So I'll pull out my gun! Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim, then press the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters.
What people don't know is that Makoto's the super duper high school level sharpshooter.
If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If the gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be that must be the crucial point.
I wish, Amanda, could you, not for like the show or anything, could you just do me a favor and give Makoto Usopp's nose?
Why?
Why are you giving that to Amanda when any of us could do that?
Because I think it's really funny, the idea that Makoto's the sharpshooter.
Alright.
If we can figure out what that something is, strokes his nose.
Long penile-like nose.
Penile-like nose.
Oh.
I wonder what it is.
These letters are coming at you.
Yeah. I'm fucking. I'm confused. There we go.
Shoot the letters in order.
I was trying to.
You had.
I
like,
forgot I had to
5
shoot it
A's
multiple
on the
times.
screen.
I forgot I had to shoot it multiple times.
There were so many.
I know. I forgot I had to shoot it multiple times. Leave me alone.
Hair.
The idea. The Kyoko's like baby feeding it all to Makoto. He's like, I figured it out. And she's just like, yes. Hair. Thank God! It's like, good job. You figured it out. It's like, that's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor. So the culprit removed some evidence. Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual if all to find my hair at the crime scene. If the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all of the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
That makes sense, does it not?
That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case,
No, if that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair. You dumb vampire-y bitch.
Yes, very true, very true. Okay, so why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
the killer got rid of it all, of course.
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room owners and the killer are one and the same.
Then
Makoto isn't the culprit?
No shit. No shit.
Kyoko's done.
But are you... Oh yeah. But are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove
No.
why Makoto couldn't have done
There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Oh
Do you
my
remember
god.
anything remarkable about
Did any of you investigate? Like
No.
at all? Did any of you try?
I was too
Nope.
busy watching reruns of Cheers.
What
Oh,
cheers?
God.
It's funny when Norm walks in and they all say Norm. Just go! Just go!
I'm gonna cut most of the silences out. That one's staying in.
Yeah. Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
Sayaka was attacked in the main room.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her.
Yeah, and then they ran. that was more of Trumpy boy than.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. And then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
How did the killer get into the bathroom?
And then he grabbed her by the... Never mind.
Never mind.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had
It's
some
fairly
trouble getting
certain
into
that the
bathroom.
killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
There was clear evidence left behind.
There
Do you
was
remember,
clear
Makoto?
evidence left behind. Do you remember Makoto?
Do you
Makoto.
remember Makoto?
Makoto? I'm projecting my Sherlockian fantasies onto you.
Muy bien!
It's a major mistake on my part. The killer,
It's a major mistake on my part, but I can dream.
the killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. If I can just scroll through everything. That one.
There you go.
It's getting there.
I got
I figured it out! It solved the riddle!
it. Trouble getting
The thing that they broke, Sayaka's wrist.
talking about the doorknob, right?
I mean, you're not wrong.
All of you are dumb.
You're fucking stupid.
We're all gonna die in here.
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. We're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob.
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom.
The doorknob for my
completely
bathroom. It was completely broken.
See how the top part was unscrewed?
See how the top part was unscrewed? The doorknob's
ready
about to fall off. It's about ready to fall
Like
off.
zoinks, man!
Zoinks, Scoob! Anyway.
I like how he just has a picture of it at the ready. Because he says, look where it's fucking broken.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
means they can see these pictures.
Like Makoto brings a giant like vanilla folder.
Everyone's
I
just
like the idea of a little projector.
It's like, if you look here and here, you'll see the broken points of the doorknob. It's like,
Yeah,
it has like
exhibit
a
A.
pointer, it has like a laser pointer as well to like pinpoint the actual spots.
On the gun. He's using the laser sight on the gun.
It's like,
Oh
if you
my
look
God.
here and here, and it's just pointing.
You look here and here, and then he just whips around and he starts pointing it back at the ground. Like, ah! And so I pulled out my gun. Ah!
Oh, gee. Oh, yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended
In
up
trying to
nearly
bypass the
removing
lock,
entire
they
doorknob.
ended up nearly removing the doorknob.
This is another most bewildering act for the room's
This is
owner.
another most
It proves
bewildering
Makoto is
act for the
beyond
room's
suspicion.
owner, and it proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his
So
own room?
what? You're saying he wouldn't break into his own room?
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it.
But if it's the only choice you have is to break it, then there's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see
You're a
it?
boy, you should
Okay,
know
then.
this. Anyway, you still don't see? Okay then.
Let's take another look at how the
I will
incident
spell it out
unfolded.
for you, dummy.
Hopefully that will
Let's
help you
take another
understand.
look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? Who the fuck knows?
Mm.
There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. If you'd like to hear more, fucking sure, why not?
Abso-fucking-tootly.
Cause I'm
God.
dumb. I'm dumb. I need all the help I can get. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. Going up.
Growing up.
We've only
They're gonna
just
go to college
begun.
soon, and you gotta be ready to be an empty nester.
I wasn't ready for this day.
I wasn't ready to put my
No
gun
one
down.
ever is.
But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to fortitude what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic, oh shit, oh no, to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then,
Now
good
read
luck.
it very carefully and think about it, and you're just like, oh god,
That
oh
one.
god.
It's colored differently. I'm gonna choose that one. It's like, no,
That one.
Nate, no.
That one!
I'll actually pay attention. It's fine.
Make your argument. Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
God.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yep.
She
Yep.
then fled into the bathroom.
True facts.
Yep.
Then the killer ran.
These are in fact the facts of life.
Yep.
They got into the bathroom.
Yep.
At that
Also
point,
true.
The killer had to try and bust down the door
Well, it's-
because Sayaka had locked it.
no.
There it is.
Nope, Rooney.
I like.
No, Rooney.
No. No.
No. No.
That's wrong! Shoots at fucking Leon.
You're wrong.
Everyone, you see Chubbos over there, like his ears are bleeding because of how loud the gun
It's like
is.
ah. My
You
ears.
just hear the bullet fucking bouncing around in the background, just ping, ping. Oh god.
Okay, wait, was it okay for me to fat shame someone? I just realized that. I don't think I should. I called him Chubbos. What's his actual name? I fucking...
Hifumi.
I
No,
am fat.
it's Josh. It's Hifumi
Okay.
/ Josh.
Okay, I'm sorry to anyone who may have taken offense to that. He's a monster.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After
And
all,
it's not because he's... Oh, god damn it, I just keep digging myself a hole. It's not because he's fat, he's a horrible monster. Alright.
after all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Now that you mention it, that is true.
Yes, now that you mention it, it is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom?
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
It was stuck.
Because it was stuck.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
True as true can be.
Yep. True as can be.
But you know,
You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. That's not lucky at all.
I love how it goes from like the serious trial music to fucking Monokuma's when he's talking.
Oh, that's because Monokuma is more important than the trial.
Yeah, of course. But now back to the trial music.
Anyway, so the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck.
But the killer didn't know that.
But the killer didn't know that,
So they tore apart
and
the
assumed
doorknob
it was
to get in.
locked, so they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even
Okay,
think the door was
but
locked in
then
the first
why
place?
would the killer even think that the door was locked in the first place?
Everyone should have known you can't.
Everyone
lock
should
any
have
of the
known that
boys'
you can't lock any
bathrooms.
of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake.
The killer could
Thanks to
easily
one
make that
important detail
mistake
about the
thanks
scene
to
of the
one
crime.
important detail about the scene of the crime. Makoto?
I love how she's just like, exposition. Makoto for the evidence! Points the gun at projector screen again.
I know, get them, Watson. You
Cocked in.
tiny, tiny Watson.
You're very small, Watson. The
You're
killer was
very slim,
Very
Watson.
small, huge dick. 90% of his body weight is dick.
killer was convinced the
All
bathroom door
60
was
pounds
locked.
of it.
So they didn't know what the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime, they didn't know it was... Oh shit, I'm on the timer again.
The crime took place in my room.
Did it though? Even though everyone's been pointing that out the whole time. Did it really happen?
Yes, Mr. Timer.
Yeah, sorry.
The fact that you were switching between the two made me go, Nate, are you for real?
The killer must have realized that it was my room. Fuck! Must not have realized it was my room! Jesus!
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
What?
Oh, good.
Well, to be more specific,
Well, to be more specific,
what the killer didn't
Like
know
a tornado
was that
drill
the killer
noise.
decided
No, it's a car.
Blah, blah, blah. What the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
Which is what led to the misunderstanding.
Which
about
is
the
what led to
bathroom.
the misunderstanding
If
about the
Sayaka had been in her
bathroom.
own room,
If
then-
Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to.
then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no
idea how unnecessary.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it
came open by force or simply by accident, but
The killer must have been
considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door open.
Regardless, it was a pointless act.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break a door that wasn't locked is
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Oh, you bitch. That is definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they switched rooms.
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Then who did?
Don't yell at me!
He thought that, he didn't yell it.
Don't yell at me!
Figure out she can mind read. It's like, this bitch.
She can read minds.
She can read minds, not Sayaka the lion bitch.
Okay, so then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit
I'm
without
sorry,
saving.
but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Why don't we just vote right
Well
now?
then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rule.
Majority rules? You really think
Majority
that's a good
rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
idea? Yeah. Our
That's
necks
the
are on the
only
line
way.
here. Someone seriously
Yeah,
needs
our
to
necks
do
are on the
something.
same line here.
Serious.
Someone seriously needs to do something for seriously real.
For seriously.
It does not matter.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It doesn't matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh,
Anyone else?
you.
Oh. You.
Any-
Moving right along.
anyone else?
Gotta sound so disappointed.
Hagakure?
No?
No. No.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, I guess we don't have any questions. You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
It's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so,
Well,
I was just wondering, how'd the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How
Hmm,
did the killer
yes.
get inside?
How did the killer get inside?
Meanwhile, fucking Kyoko's smiling for the first time this entire time, just because she's so jazzed.
It's... Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
negative. If you remember,
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer
Fine.
got in the
How about
easy
this? The killer got in the easy way?
way. They could've
Seduction.
said they wanted to
It's
talk or something.
art of
And
the
here's my
seduction.
someone, just let him in.
The art
seduction.
of the deal.
God damn it. No! They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something. And Miss Mizuno just let them in.
No, that can't be it either.
No, that can't be it either. Jeez.
Oh no, Makoto. This is where you find out that you weren't the main boy.
Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Oh ho, trying to argue against me sounds like someone doesn't know his plit.
Well, why exactly can't
Hello? Why exactly can't that be?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. The answer right that's the answer right there. God damn. There's no way Sayaka let someone in. Cause
Replica sword!
yeah, it's fucking
Because the incinerator!
yeah, of course.
The replica sword? No!
No,
What?
wait.
I lied! I was lying!
And hey,
I'm very fucking tired.
why did you choose the replica?
Cause I'm fucking I'll cut that out!
Sleep it!
No, maybe not. Fuck! Yeah, that's how I feel right now. It's just like, ah!
I don't get that out! Which part? The part where you fucked up or the part where you fucked up?
just all of it.
The whole episode. The whole episode's just missing.
Yeah, just all of it's gone.
No, you gotta keep all of this in. All of it.
No.
Because Sayaka was
Oh, come
already
on.
scared, remember?
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's
Come
why
on.
that's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Not fair.
In the first place. Same goes for you, Sayaka, no matter who it is. Don't open the door for anyone.
Ooh, okay, been a minute.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through.
Knowing what she'd been through, I can't believe she did. I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
Her being scared was a lie.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh?
Huh?
A sexy, sexy lie.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to
Oh no, the danger of it all. Anyway,
She was into it.
I know.
you still deny the possibility?
All right, Makoto.
Just absolutely just derailed you.
It's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, replica sword.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me you can still deny the possibility.
Okay, I was gonna, because I forgot about this freaking notepad, because I knew that this popped up. I didn't know that Kyoko did it. I thought you had to. Anyways. Makoto's not
There's
that smart.
something I want to talk to you about. Just the two of us. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search.
I found a
shaded in the
notepad
top sheet with a
during
pencil.
my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
And these are the words that appeared.
And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man, I've totally seen people do that on
Oh,
TV
man.
shows.
I was gonna say, Kyoko, you're really good at mimicking Sayaka's voice.
Fuck yeah, I am.
Super duper high school level voice actor.
Super duper high school level impersonator.
That makes sense now.
Yeah. Oh man, I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
When you write, it can leave an imprint.
When you write,
Sketch over the
it
next
can
sheet
leave
of
an
paper,
imprint.
and you can
Sketch
see
over the
words.
next sheet of paper and you can see the words.
When I saw that, I was like, holy crap.
When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique. But even the
It's a
classics
pretty
can be
old-fashioned
surprisingly
technique,
useful
but
sometimes.
even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
Oh, and I should also mention.
Oh,
I
and
found a notepad on
I
the
should
desk
also
in
mention,
Makoto's room.
I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone
Which
who had been
means
in Makoto's
only
room
someone
before the
who
incident could
had
have
been
written
in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
Blueberry. Glacial blue.
Glacier freeze. And either it was then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto,
Perhaps it was the replica sword.
Are you making this a
you're
thing
right.
so I have to keep the bit in?
Yes.
Yes.
You fuck.
So Makoto, did you write this?
No,
No, I didn't, but
of course you didn't. Because
Of course you didn't.
legible signature.
But the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note. Sayaka wrote it?
But why?
But why?
Why would she write that?
Why would she write that?
The note was
thought she
like
wanted
her
my
way of
dick.
getting in touch with a
No,
certain
she was
someone.
setting up a one-night stand in another dude's room. Hot.
That's what we call classic cuckold.
She cucked you so hard, Makoto, it wasn't even funny.
I'm so sorry, Makoto.
I'm so sorry.
I can send you to a support group if you want. Bucks for cucks. I don't know.
That's the donation.
Yeah, like tips for tots.
If you would like to donate to cuckolds all over the world that need your help for pennies a day, you can guarantee that they won't be cucked as hard.
I'll be cocked ass hard next time.
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone.
She must have slid it under their door
The
to
cucker.
let them know she wanted to meet with them.
She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet them secret.
Just for like recreation purposes, Sayaka just lets John Cena into the room. If you got a personal invitation, if you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man couldn't resist? Isn't that right, Makoto? And he just nudges him.
right, Makoto. It's like, fuck off of me.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so Zombie Saga or bust, motherfucker.
My waifu, Miku, fucking has my back.
No, you think that guy would pick Miku and not Rin.
I mean...
Black Rock Shooter.
You think you wouldn't have a fucking Vocaloid hair?
Oh, that's better. That's better. Just listen to Glasses on repeat from fucking Luca.
Jesus.
Oh, but CU's my girl, the new Korean one. She's so cute.
I don't know anything about that.
She's a Korean one, and she she can actually sing in Korean, and she's got like little cat ears. She's super cute. Anyway, yeah, but can we be sure anyone even got this note?
And honestly, even if
they did, I don't think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh?
Why?
What makes you say that?
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Preferably.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Oh, fuck it. Door nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But
Yeah.
in the note, the
Yeah.
place they were asked to come to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
it specifically says my room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room. Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Uh-huh.
So in other words,
No.
You missed! I missed! You missed!
How the fuck did I miss?
And now you gotta shoot at her twice!
I like the idea that Byakuka's still like, what about that replica sword here?
That replica sword, though.
Byaku just sounds really smart, but he's actually a dipshit.
Yeah. It's like,
I mean, yeah.
there we go. Fucking. No,
You're
it's
wrong.
wrong.
You're wrong! Boom! Oh god.
This is where we find out the entire time it's just like a Nerf gun that looks like a real gun. And he's firing foam bullets.
Oh no. Why would Ifumi's ears be bleeding?
I don't know.
They just do that from time to time.
That just happens. The
It's
nameplates on
Kool-Aid.
my and Sayaka's room got switched.
His blood is so full of Kool-Aid and bacon bits.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got
That's
switched,
right.
just like
The
rooms
nameplates got
themselves.
switched, just like the rooms them.
As a result, the nameplate on
As a
Sayaka's
result, the
room
nameplates on
actually had
Sayaka's
Makoto's
room
name.
actually had Makoto's name.
And the nameplate on Makoto's room
And the
had
nameplate on
Sayaka's.
Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is...
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Their rooms are right next to each other.
Plus, the rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would have been no problem.
And the one who switched the names was.
And the one who switched the
Well,
names
of course
was...
it wasn't you, right,
Well, of
Makoto?
course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right.
Okay.
Said that with such conviction.
Okay.
No.
Then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched
Sword?
rooms.
Replica sword.
Replica sword.
In Byakuya's mind, like the replica sword, just like Neko Jishi walks out of the room and then.
The replica sword is somehow holding a gun.
I knew it.
It's like just duct taped onto the end of the replica sword. I fucking knew it.
Gets into a fight with Sayaka, she knocks the gun out of its head, it pulls the kitchen knife out.
Yeah, doesn't use itself.
It unsheathed itself. But
the kitchen.
me and Psyker were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even think to switch the nameplates was
You can
Sayaka.
also infer as much from her note.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the
She
nameplate.
specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate.
She would only have written that if she,
She would,
knew the nameplate
she would
had been
only
switched.
have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them?
But
in the
why
first
would she
place?
switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was
She
in.
wanted someone to
and
come
also
to the
hide
room
fact
she
that
was
it
in,
Makoto's room.
and also hide the fact that it was
What?
What? What? Realize it's the wrong voice.
What?
What?
We're all dumb.
Yeah,
We're all
we are.
dumb.
Yeah.
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you switched rooms? Why would anyone do that?
Why would the replica sword indeed do that?
Alright. To understand that.
Byakuya? Byakuya?
Hello?
Byakuya.
Hello?
Honey? Byakuya.
Sweetie?
Honey, no. Sweetie, no. Sweetie? She just pulls like fucking like those cheese crackers out of her pocket and just hands it to him. Go sit down. It's okay. We got this. I'll tell you about the replica sword after.
Ah,
Replica
yeah.
sword.
Fuck yeah, they are. Anyway.
We first need to understand what happened.
We
after
first
she
need to
invited the
understand what
person into the
happened
room.
after she invited the person into the room.
That's where the answer lies.
That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was...
I want this classroom to spin around, and Ignatz is there for some reason.
He's the 16th spot.
Yeah.
Just with the bow and arrow.
I'll get him, guys. I got it.
He was the replica sword the whole time.
I knew
Replica
it.
sword!
Replica sword!
I knew it. I knew Richard Sward wasn't a real name.
No, you just keep fucking going over my shit, Nate. Whoever she invited over came in and attacked.
We figured it out!
We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Hey, I think Byakuya's onto something.
Yeah.
Replica sword.
You know what? I'm starting to go Team Byakuya in this one.
Oh lord, Sayaka found her killer there in the room, yeah? Or fought with her killer in the room, yeah? Ooh, found? The fake. Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in the initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then we just have to
It's
figure out
just
what
me.
happened during
It's
the fight,
just
right?
me talking.
Yes.
It's only me.
Right.
Then
It's
then we
gotta
just
be
have to
me.
find out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me.
That reminds me.
There's a replica sword.
sword at the murder scene.
Replica swords.
I heard that Richard Sward was there.
Oh yeah. What's the deal?
Byakuya's in the corner going, replica sword!
Replica sword. It's like a fucking meerkat just peeks up.
Oh yeah? What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
Possibly know that's what broke her wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. Where's the fuck? Where is it?
Ow. Wait, I'm sorry. My fucking foot is cramping. Ow!
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen.
Right, right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's some It's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
Is that gold?
It sure is.
I love gold!
Anyways.
The gold coating from the replica sword.
It sure is specifically
Money. Oh, how I love it.
Oh, how I love gold.
It's just my fucking D&D character. The gold coating from the replica sword.
You barely have to touch
that stuff, and it'll stick right to you.
And there's some on her wrist
And there's some on her wrist because...
Because she got hit with the sword right there on her
Be
wrist.
right there.
Right there!
Okay.
Oh, okay, I got it. Oh god, I'm sorry. It was like right in the arch foot.
Ah!
Oh, I don't even know why it happened. I need to stop wearing heels. Anyway, I got it. Because she got hit with the sword right there on her wrist.
I see. And so the true trial's even closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Alright! Then how about it's time to solve the mystery?
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely.
Would you like to rap it, Nate?
No. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? No. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets in your truth cylinder. Shut up.
And guys, I'm loading more bullets. You better not fucking lying to me.